Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. Now we're taking control of another hated character, Hope! In case you haven't noticed, there's a reason to hate every character in this game, apparently. I think it just comes from the territory of being a not well-liked game, so everything else has to be bad too in order to compensate for it. Like, when Mass Effect 3's ending came around, suddenly everything about the game was bad. The graphics were bad, the gameplay was bad, everything about it was bad, because the ending was bad. Clearly the rest of the game couldn't be good, or it had to be terrible. No. And that's sort of how I feel like it happened with this, too. The gameplay sucked, so everything else had to suck, too. It can't be some good, some bad, or something like that. Now, the reason that Hope is disliked is because he's not particularly strong. And I don't see why that's a bad thing. Like, he's supposed to be an average 14-year-old, and I think they captured that very well with his character, honestly. But no, he's terrible because he's weak. How dare a character not be a badass, especially at the start.
Stay focused or we're done crying.
Yeah, this is the closest thing you get to towns in this game, by the way. Running by people and they'll say stuff. I'm not sure how much dialogue they have, so I might have missed some stuff. I tried to get all of it, though.
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that...
I don't really get what's happening here. Why do you grab her arm?
Say, you know how to fly this?
Yeah?
I enjoy the stuff Vanille does, honestly.
In we go!
Yeah, like, you can tell she's just doing the right thing, honestly. Helping him out, that kind of thing. And thus, a million Hope X Vanille fanfics were born.
If we go in there, that thing could... It could make us fal'cie. This is
Legitimate fear, apparently.
You can do it.
Not that anyone knows what fal'cie is yet, but... yeah.
Here we go!
So, Hope, I believe, is 14. I guess he has a driver's license. Why can he fly this? They clearly can't, I can say. So, he thinks he can, but he clearly doesn't have much experience with it. How does that even, like, how do these things work in this world? That's not really expanded on. What kind of skills does he have? What does he learn in school? I guess they ran out of the budget and couldn't show the crash. But yeah, way to go, Hope. You clearly couldn't drive that. Oh no, Vanille got dusty. That's like the worst injury you can possibly get beyond death in anime. At least teen-rated anime.
Guess it's just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the fal'cie. You become a pulse.
See, I think that Hope is an accurate teenager in the way that he's really depressed and fatalist and whatnot. He's not like other characters like post Final Fantasy VII Cloud or Squall or something like that. I think he has a lot more real edge to it, where he's just like...
Thank you.
It's not quite cynical. I think that Saz is more of the cynic of this game. He's just... He looks at the worst case scenario and realizes how much the odds are stacked against him and stuff like that. I don't know. Really, every character in this game is the personification of some sort of major mental condition.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
And I guess they had to explain how she has a weapon. They don't bother explaining Hope, though, even though that would make a lot more sense considering they said he was a weakling. But yeah, there is something worth mentioning. So far, the weapons that we've been able to control have been pretty much instantaneous or physical. We've had Saz's guns, which fire pretty much instantly, and lightning and snow's punches and swords, respectively. But with these two, Hope has a boomerang, because I guess, and Vanilla has this whip thing, and they don't move as a result. So it kind of changes things up with how they are, because their placement won't change, which can be a bit of a bad thing or a good thing. They might stay their distance and not get hit as much.
Better stay close.
Because yeah, their weapons do the hitting for them.
Are you sure this is the right way?
There's actually quite a few little extra bits of dialogue if you go the wrong way at the start of a level. And these are levels, by the way. Like, why is Final Fantasy structured as a level kind of structure? I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. There should be a classic style. There's a reason why it was done like that. I don't think everything should be like classic Final Fantasy. Modernize it by all means, but levels. Why levels? I don't know. It's a shame. There's still not much to say about enemies. The only thing notable with these guys is that when they're preemptive strike, they're pretty much guaranteed to go down in no time at all. These are the enemies designed to show off preemptive strikes. Which is weird, because I've gotten quite a few of those so far, but anyways.
I thought this place was supposed to be empty. What's wrong with her?
Yep, still want to avoid those fights.
Don't go looking for.
Of course, it's not always the easiest thing to do. I guess I'll explain preemptive strikes a bit more now. Basically, every enemy has an invisible sight cone. Some enemies, mostly robots, have really narrow sight cones, but it's a really finicky, not well thought out system. I wish they'd just shown the actual cone, because as it stands, there's a lot of really unfair bits where it's like, oh, I'm like literally one frame away from touching them. Oh no, they flipped around instantly and saw me, and now it's not a preemptive strike. Preemptive strikes go a long way towards your success as well, because every enemy will start off almost staggered, as I mentioned before, but you also get a multiplier on your score, which basically guarantees that you'll get a 5-star rank, because you're already starting off with a big advantage on beating your enemy quicker anyways.
That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And then
What's your problem?
what's my pulse is hell on earth.
Hope's worried about being purged. He already was. He's still in the middle of it,
We'll
technically.
be okay. Calm down.
Random hug.
Get off me.
She was already off you, bro.
Can you hear me? Where are you?
Anyways, with that, I'll see you next time.